Hey everyone, Demo here with our Soulbinder heroic kill from this morning. I'm just going to use this time to give any tips and tricks I have about our heroic kill. We ended up killing it in two pulls. What took us off surprise from the very beginning was the damage and intermission. That was extremely high, much higher than we had thought. We really didn't focus on killing anything too specific. We just knew that we were going to copy our normal strat, which was we were going to start on this side of the room and we're going to go directly across and then get two in the middle and have six ads. We didn't focus on making sure that we were doing phase blades or mages or anything like that. We just made sure to take care of the sides and try to get grouped up everything. When we got to the intermission, the first time we didn't really plan like healing cooldowns or like any externals or big defensives or anything like that, and so we died right on our first intermission. The dot was definitely high on us. I also don't think anybody really had cooldowns or saved anything or expected that we needed high damage right there either. So that is the biggest tip that I have in this fight is just that like the intermission is definitely a little bit tougher than I had expected from PTR testing. So normal here, we just make sure that these people get out far and make sure that you just try to have your lines not pointed, the orbs not pointed at us. Make sure that your people are behind the canisters. That way they're not soaking the canisters. I know on PTR that was an issue. We never even, on normal, we had nobody fuck it up once, which was awesome. I thought our group did really well there. And then the other big thing is that when it does a knockback here, you just want to make sure your people do not get knocked back off. So I always try to make sure that I was calling the knockback plenty early. And you want to try to get knocked back in our direction that we're headed. As you can see, most of our raid did that. So in the middle here, we've got two or four canisters, and we only get two more out, and that's it. So we thought about maybe getting mages because we thought mages were maybe what was kind of causing the issue. We didn't take a too deep dive into it. We kind of just went next pull, and so we went with these two. And shortly after this, these ads melt, 200% increased damage on these guys. We pull the boss towards the middle, and then just make sure that we have kind of grips getting ready. It didn't look like grips could happen, it seemed, but it could have been some frost mage shit. But yeah, we get everything grouped up as quick as we can, and big damage here. Um, Again, we're just not really sure kind of the dots. It didn't seem like anything was kickable. It just, there's void bursts, and it was just a lot of damage coming out. So I think this is just probably a really good spot to just stack, put one AMZ down, big defensives, and a rallying cry, and then just rotate the second set with another AMZ into a rallying cry plus all defensives again. So we did much better this pull because we dedicated many defensives to it. But as you can see, we're starting to get two stacks of the defensive or the dot on some players. And we ended up losing just a couple, but I would say that was mostly places where Hellstone could have been used, Health Pot, things like that to live. Because at this point, the boss is already down to 43%, and you're only going to probably see one more set of ads. So you just need to live the next set, and you're good. So again, we rinse and repeat here, killing these ads, and making sure that we get ready for the knockback, going to the other side. Since we're already on this side, we just stayed here. We didn't move. We didn't try to do anything fancy. Um, that was pretty much it. So once we get knocked back here shortly, we'll go over to the other side. I'm going to skip ahead just a little bit. I'm going to skip ahead here. And so these will come out, and we'll break those two. Again, same thing. Didn't seem like the tank damage seemed very minimal. It just seemed like if you're dying to this shit as a tank, it's not good at all. Not good at all. So it just seemed like we could take 12 stacks. We didn't have to taunt when we wanted. I just kind of wanted to have the boss most of the time so I could pull it kind of where I wanted and what I was thinking. But we're getting knocked back here. I just told people to also watch the orbs. Make sure you're not getting hit back into an orb. And I think we did decide on this one. One of our raiders said, why don't we kill a mage on this one? So we decided that we were going to kill mage and assassin. But I don't know if the orb hits the right one. I think somebody... No, we do. We do well here. So when we kill these two, I tell my off tank that I'm going to stay back and pick up these ads so he can pull the boss up. I'm going to pick these to make sure that we don't lose anybody maybe to anything silly or anything. So just kind of waiting for them to spawn. Big break. It'd probably be another good spot for AMZ as long as that's magical damage. Getting everything in. Any kicks we have. All looks good. Again, I'm taunting that one in. I don't know why he's beating someone's ass out there. And all I'm thinking is boss is dead. Like, we're not going to do any more canisters. We just have to literally finish this off. So I'm thinking, okay, what defensives do we have? Make sure we just empty the bag. Just everything. And this would pretty much be for any group at this point. Big explosion coming in. Great SLT plus the DK barrier. Very good. I can't think of the name for some reason. But as you can see, we're starting to get chunked. We're starting to lose some people, but it's just, hey, just try to kill boss. Kill boss, big healing. And we don't even kill the ads. The ads seem like they have a lot of health. A lot of health. It's so much different than heroic and PTR. Just so much different. No joke of a boss. Definitely not a pushover. You need to plan those intermissions like really clean and make sure that you have your healing cooldowns all set up, or just have like plans to make sure that you're using your raid utility. Whether it's the defensives, the health stones, the health pots, everything. The intermission is no joke. Rest of the fight's a joke, but yes. So hope it helps you. Hope you do well in this fight, and I will catch you in the next one. Enjoy.